Hey, roll. What does the cash register say about my... Oh. Hey there, Cheese here, and... Stellar animation, so smooth. And welcome back to the bonus episodes of Manual 2. Oh. Beautiful as always. And Sakugarne, just for good measure. Oh, it's actually Sakugarne, what? Alright, let's change back. So right, hello and welcome back to Manual 2. Last time we collected all the noble nickels and beat Nightman in a friendly duel. And he gave us super mode or something. So let's just head on over to his establishment here and see what exactly that is. Hopefully by now... Hey, what's this? Well, that's not... Well, that was fun. Anytime, let's try not to spend another 7... What? Okay, this thing. Let's grab it. Super mode enabled. And disabled, we just kind of return it to that. So... Okay, we can fly. This is pretty super. And our charge shots are slightly more powerful and slightly more rangy. Okay. That's pretty super. I don't know what else it can do, but it's kind of crazy. I've heard that it works for, like... I can't remember if it works for the tier mastery stuff, but I've heard that it works for that challenge of doing the final arena with only the buster, like without using weapons. If you use the charge shot on that thing, that doesn't count as a weapon, so even though there's not much left of the game, you can still get some real use out of it. What was I going to do? Where am I going? Oh right, there's like just a few things left to do. I can go through all the levels in Null and Void. I still have the Tier X mastery that I haven't done. And there's the Pit of Pits. There's also the final arena, but I believe... Well, I've already recorded that, and I believe that video should be up by the time before this one is. Hopefully, anyway. So, I think what I want to do next... Hello, Rocco. Is take on the Pit of Pits. I'm not talking to Rocco, I'm talking to the Pit of Pits sign. And I'm still doing it. I don't think I've spoken to her yet. So, now that I have the chance, quick word on how the pit actually works. Once you enter, you lose all of your E-tanks and bolts. Don't worry, they come back as soon as you exit, but for the pit, you have to start fresh. And that's because the main difficulty here is just running out of health. You can't actually die instantly. if you fall in a pit or get crushed, you'll be sent back to the start of the room, but you won't actually be sent out of the pit. You'll just lose a little bit of health. Like, watch where my health is there. And when I come back, it's about the same space, a little bit less. I think that does like 3 bars of health. If you hit a spike, well, I can actually demonstrate that pretty quick, without too much trouble. I'm sure there's some over here. If you hit a spike, that does a bunch of damage, but doesn't actually even send you back to the beginning of the level. It does a lot more damage, like 7 bars, I think. So, you always gotta be careful. But, the bright side is, until you actually run out of health, you can stay in the pit as long as you want. And, as demonstrated, all my bolts are back. Bolts, E-tanks, everything. So let's see how this goes. Kind of excited to see what new rooms we find. Cold power plant from Big Fish. All about ice and magnets, I guess? I'm gonna have to be changing my playstyle here, because normally I'm pretty reckless. Oh yeah, these guys... Yeah, I'm pretty reckless, and health is the absolute most important thing in this case. Now these guys, if you're standing still, they just kind of always miss you. So having the magnets there with them is actually a pretty threatening combination. What am I doing? Health is the most important thing. I can't be affording to take silly hits. Come on. There we go. That room wasn't too threatening. I like it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. You're ridiculous. This bit of design for... You've gotta be kidding me. Okay. You're giving me that to make up for it. Good. Oh. Okay, cool. Alright, it only happened once at least. I think I'm just gonna leave. Well... Good thing. Oh. Oh, it's not activated. Okay. So I do have to deal with this silly room. You know what? You're making me use the grab buster, so I don't mind. Too much. And you gave me weapon energy to use it with, so I don't mind. Digital satellite was probably better for clearing them all out, because everything will just go straight back to where it needs to go. Oh, we're going down. There's no breeze underwater. Ooh, perfect. If I turned the drop rate back on, yes I have. Good. That's gonna be useful here. That and the converter. I should, on that note, probably try and save my weapons a bit, not use them too freely. Whoa. Fish. Ah! Now that's a sea breeze. That's better. More like it. Things don't look blue yet. Maybe they're gonna become blue. Nope. It just looks like more Wily 2. Got the same enemies and everything, except maybe not had Sniper Joes in the past, yes. Droopy. Why did you do that? Droopy! This is what I need to not do. Tanking a hit is, like, as effective as a death here. Come on. It's just with different amounts of progress. Where did... Okay. I'm glad that's back. Okay, but what's the problem here? Oh, I found it. Oh, moles in a vertical section, huh? That's gonna be interesting. I better be careful with how I jump. So I could make one appear with very little warning, I guess. Intriguing. That actually is somewhat interesting. Nice. That wasn't bad at all. Ice climber. Dealing with the chill blocks. I love those. They can be used in really cool ways. It's more of a puzzle so far. How? I wouldn't call that a landing, personally, but okay. Okay, yeah. The game calls it a landing, so okay. First one of those squids I fought in a while. Eddie, careful. Yeah. Hey, I've seen this one. I think this is where I died last time. Or the only other time, rather. Let's see if we actually need to fight her. Yes, we do. But she doesn't seem to have invincibility. I can't remember if I already discovered this or not. I vaguely remember it. Whatever. Ooh. Ah, it needs to be lined up too. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't think you... I'm fairly certain you weren't always able to do this to Mizzles. Oh, Sashclaw has some range. That's kind of cool. I like that. Uh-oh. Is this a Mega Man 1 sort of place? Yes, it is. Oh, with lots of fleas. As many as there don't need to be, in fact. Ooh. Another from Dr. Novocaine. Oh. So we've got these cool snake. I actually forgot that these are custom a bit. Ooh, invincible garbage blocks, huh? There's some neat stuff going on here. I'm glad about that. Not too good at timing that, but no matter. Warning? I guess I'm just oh! Okay then, understood. Okay then, understood. Right, I don't have E-tanks. Well, that could have put me in a better place. Honestly. Well, whatever. These rooms are all pretty cool. I recognize the name BBLAR from... That would be nice to have this as not my first one, so I could get that full heal. Was BBLAR Forgotten Fortress? And is there something to find? Yes, there is. I had a feeling, like, that was just too pointless to be not on purpose. Yes. We've had enough Pippies, I think. Excuse me? I could be using weapons to get through this more safely, but I don't want to. Uh-oh. Tomahawk platforms. So this is the one where I see what I can do without jumping. And they actually took that into consideration. So you can hit this without jumping. Nice. I like this. Oh. It seems to be kind of a just one on screen sort of deal here, instead of a set time. Alright, that was pretty cool. Always be wary of Eddie. Stormy Ascent is a phrase that seems to come up a lot. I think it's like a Rayman level or something. I gotta think about the wind. Yo, get over here. I probably can't reach that from there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. And I'm gonna have to slide. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, wind. A good room with Tornado Man platforms. Some people would say this doesn't exist, but I say it just did. And then I fell. I did it. And you can't take that away from me. Only I can take that away from me. By falling over and over. Wait, I don't need to be there. I need to not be there. I'm pretty sure I can make that. Oh, basically, but it might take some more work. That was a lot more manageable and just as fast. Why did I not do that months ago? I did not realize where I was falling. Okay, I'm gonna try again later. Alright, it's a new day, I'm feeling good, I'm filling up on apples, and I've spent my extra E-tanks. Let's go, let's make this one the one that counts. Reserved Forest. I don't believe I found this one yet. It'll be cool if the one that counts was one where I find a whole bunch of new ones that I haven't seen yet, instead of going through them all and then only the one that counts, like, I've already seen everything. Hey, I took out a Slinky with a screen. Oh yeah. A nice rompy spike fall. Oh yeah. It is pretty lenient. Got less lenient, but that was nice and rompy. Thundercliff Plant. I like Thundercliff Plant. That was one of the... well, not one of the better or cooler ones, but like, atmosphere-wise, it probably had one of my, like, favorite atmospheres from the first Magmal. We got a little representation of it here. Except the graphics are even more detailed and interesting and stuff. Going on inside. Bit less of a walk to get to the ladder this time. I like that. Yo. There we go. Back to full. Whoa! I like this room. That with the octopus batteries and the cannon up there. That was clever. Oh, I can't teleport while I'm flashing. There we go. I don't think I've seen this sort of combination before. Ice and bones. Ah, that's what's in this room. Boop. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I've got the timer down there, don't I? I had been speedrunning recently. You've probably seen some of those videos on my channel, and if you haven't, allow me to inform you, I've been speedrunning recently. Or I've taken it up, and... well, that just seemed like the right thing to put there. Or rather... oh no, I remember. I still wouldn't have, but like... once I started recording... some... like, individual levels that people were like, how did you get this time on this level? I thought, well, I guess I'd better put my timer on while I record these. And that's why the timer's here now. I forgot to turn it off. I don't really need to go get those. I haven't used any weapons yet, have I? If I... looked like I could keep going, but maybe not. Junkyard 81. If I keep not using weapons... I remembered that if I want to, I have ultra weapons that I can use, but if I keep not using weapons, then I get good stuff, like, by which I mean all the weapon drops become health drops. And that's super. Oh, one of those. And there's a hole there. Let's watch you. Okay, I think I see where the ground is. And Eddie's there. That's what I was seeing. Ice Climber, we have seen this one before. Just my headphones in the meantime. Why did I do that? Oh, well, I guess it was kind of more in the way than anything else than helpful. Well, that's one solution. Kinda. Oh yeah, Eddie's here, isn't he? I gotta be careful of him. Oh, not right now, no. Maybe Eddie was in a weird spot last time, and he wasn't here at all this time, so... I just noticed why the ground looks so weird. So maybe Eddie just randomly appears at the end teleporter in each room. That's possible. This place is still not blue, and it still has all these shield enemies that I don't like. It's making me blue. Joopy. Don't do this to me. Stone Man ripoff? Well, that's better than Stone Man proper. I love it. I bet it's shorter, too. Wait a minute. I can just do this. I guess I follow you. Not nearly as much waiting to be had in this version of Stone Man stage. Oh, it's the Magmoral Anthem. What? I have only 74 bolts. I did not realize my bolts also get reset with my E-tanks. What is all of this? Lemonade is important. Yes, sir. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Don't need that. But that's pretty useful. I'm trying really hard to speak loud enough to talk over the game I'm listening to. This is kind of dumb. I don't need that. That sounds cool, but I can't afford it, and I actually kind of want to... Look. I literally cannot buy anything you're selling. And I also cannot just give you bolts, so... Your lemonade is gonna have to wait. I'm sorry to say. Hey, it's the pit stage nobody asked for. And that did not count as one extra clear. This is reminding me of... Yeah, there are... This is a lot like the... This is exactly like the room with all the fleas and big eyes, except without all the fleas and big eyes. Okay then. Gambly night! I love gambly stuff. Got to play 100 horizontal. Oh yeah! Ooh, also vertical. Did not notice. Oh gosh, that's higher than I realized. Ha! Oh. Yeah! The jackpot! Whoa! Okay. Please, Jackie, what? What happened to all the words that float? Oh well. Gosh. You need to be put out of your misery. Oh! Cool. Make these more interesting. Oh. Ah, yeah, that was especially tough. And that was just normal. Poor thing. What? Huh. These look familiar. Is this like from some Sonic game? Well, whatever. I know where the end is. I wonder what the other path would have granted me. An E-tank. That's super important. Not having an E-tank is super important. And also, yes, having an E-tank is super important. Anything relating to, well... No need to jump. Ooh, I need that, yes. Thank you so much. This is a good reason not to use the weapons. Gives us more of the good stuff. I would not have really expected coming in here. Oh, cool. I hadn't even realized that nothing had used these yet. Yeah, I would not have expected coming in here that this would be made easier by not using weapons. I am dropping the bullets as they fly, by the way. If it doesn't sound like it makes sense, that's because it doesn't make sense. I guess maybe it's more like... Since it says Rise to the Challenge, maybe what's actually happening here is... the ground that we're standing on is wanting to push its way up its tower. But it has all these stone things in the way, these stone clumps of dirt. And that just won't do. I'm glad I landed. Who's Logan? Oh, I don't know, we're moving. Okay, that was kind of cool. I don't know what's happening though. Well, oh, there's a thing there if I'm good enough to get that Yashishi. And I can be good enough to get this E-tank too, which is, as I said, very important. Nice. Little bit of extra health. What? Ooh. There is no sanctuary. Hey, Eddie. You know, that's really not what I need, but whatever. For some reason, I expected this to start scrolling. Probably because, like, it looks like there should be more that we can see up here instead of that. Like, doesn't it look like the screen is off-center a bit? Like, you'd normally expect around where I am to be like the bottom of the screen. Ah, no need fighting you. We're getting a lot more normal stages, like pit rooms in here than I've previously encountered, and that strikes me as somewhat silly. Warg! Warg! Yeah. Something is strange with my headset, and I wish to know what. But not so badly that I'm willing to stop recording. But I will take a... well, whatever I did, I hope it helps. Hello, Umbrella Man. What? Oh. More stuff from the skies. It's obscure Game Boy gimmick. Obscure Game Boy gimmick is an important gimmick. And an important room. Because it made me remember that, or remember and or realize that this existed in, like, was a function that existed. Oh yeah, this weird part. I guess that's to teach you that they don't even have to have their shields up for you to be sliding. Or, not sliding, standing. Pit! Oh. Pit. Yes, it is. I've never played Kid Icarus, but I guess it works something like this. Yeah, you stand at... It looks like you stand at a place to make the screen scroll to kind of where you're standing in the middle. Neat. I should maybe play Kid Icarus more. Or at all. Okay. I should mostly hurry out of this place, because it's not a good place to be getting stuff. It's a dangerous place to be trying to kill eyes for health. Ah! Let's play it a little safer and go up this path. Well, that was safer for a while. Wow. Ooh. Definitely one of the scarier rooms in the pit that I've encountered thus far. I'm very glad that I've not used any weapons, and that I have all the upgrades that I do, including the Mets helmet, and the drop rate upgrade, and especially the converter. Let's try taking this path now that I know about snakes being malicious snakes. I'm really tempted to, like, just use Rush Coil or Super Arrow here, but if things keep going as they have been, I'll go down the Buster only leaderboards. Ooh.